I just got off work as per usual, and while I was working, I was in the back and I was stamping pizza boxes and I was looking at comments, and I responded to this one, but I was thinking about it a little more while I was back there, and I wanted to make a video response. My life has changed so much in the last couple of years, and I'm realizing that the things that I thought that I wanted aren't looking as appealing anymore. I was always one of those kids that, did everything right. I was not one of those kids that you had to tell more than once. I never got a detention. I never got a suspension. I, had fairly good grades throughout my entire academic experience. Parents told me to wait to have sex, waited until I was almost 21 years old, didn't have a whole, lot of partners. I was focused on, trying to settle down and find the right person to start my life with so I could get married and have kids and have a really successful career. And my life has changed so much in the last year, and I'm realizing that I might have done all of this work for no reason, because I don't think I want some of this stuff anymore. I went to college and got my degree in speech and language pathology with the plan of going on and getting my doctorate because I wanted to, be a pediatric audiologist. And in my last year of school was when I realized that I had gone into the wrong program for all of the wrong reasons. I wanted to be a doctor because it sounded good. I wanted to be a doctor because they get paid really well. I wanted to be a doctor because I wanted my parents to have bragging rights. And again, it wasn't until I almost finished my program when I realized those aren't good reasons. While I was in college trying to force myself into a field that I didn't actually have any interest in being in, I met my college sweetheart, who I was with for a little bit over 4.5 years. And I remember just spending all of this time and all of this energy trying to force this relationship to work because I just couldn't wrap my mind around the idea of turning 30 and being unmarried and having no kids. Once I had come to terms that I didn't want to be a doctor anymore, I got in my first corporate job and did really well there. I had this idea that I was going to become like this corporate, girl boss, right? That I was going to be on track to become, a junior executive in a matter of like 5 years. And that I was going to, go into this, this new career path, guns blazing. And I lasted at that job for about 2.5 years before I had burnout. And then in the last year, I've completely uprooted my life, moved to a different state, quit 2 jobs, realized that maybe marriage and kids aren't as big of priorities for me as I thought, and that girl bossing, there are several different definitions of that are all awesome in their own right. And I think the number one thing that I've learned in the last year is that sure, you can do everything right by societal measures, but the reason that you feel the discomfort that you do is because those right decisions obviously weren't right for you.